2 words, Alex Georgiev. My God.
He's unlike any other goalie in this generation because he stands up the way he does. And how many times do we say that? He had 5 saves tonight, guys, where he just stood there, never left his feet and made a save. Nobody else does that because nobody has the patience to let the puck come like Georgiev does. He's 6'1", but he plays 6'4", because laterally, when he moves east to west, he arrives on his feet when everybody else comes across in a butterfly slide. And I don't care if you're Ben Bishop's size, you're at a disadvantage if you're on your knees as a goalie in this game. And the only time Georgiev goes to his knees is when he has to get across to make his second save. And the last thing I'm going to say about him is that his head, the mechanism of how he drives it down, it's almost counterintuitive to what people think is big and fast. Up is slow, down is fast. And the way that Georgiev gets down and goes, you can see that he gets across better than anybody in the league on that east to west rebound play, or east to west on your feet just like that. You can see him set on his edges, and that's why he's able to play at the level that he does. And we've seen this for 3 years, guys. We knew the second this guy came into the league, he was going to be a player, and he's developed. And from talking to Benoit Allaire about him over the years, he's always gone back to his will. You can't break his will, and that's where he really shined in this game.
That save.
That's a will save.
Wow.
That's a technical save. That's a physical save. But see the way that he drives down there, guys? That's why he has that magnificent speed east to west. And it's the battle on top of it. So resilient. The team had no business, let's be honest, winning that hockey game. That's a stolen win by Georgiev, and I couldn't be more impressed. He gave me a lot of video that I can use this summer in one tape for my goalie school.
I mean, he was still under control. I'm like, look at shots on net right now. 47 shots on net for the Columbus Blue Jackets. I mean, that was a save that he's just throwing everything he can at that puck, but he's still under control.
Totally.
Now, I know from a goal scorer standpoint, when I'm in a zone like that, the net looks like it's 100 feet wide. As a goaltender, Valley, can you speak to what it feels like being in the zone? Does the puck slow down for you? Does the game slow down for you?
I think that the last several saves that he made, guys, he wanted the shots to keep coming. You know, and that's a big difference, Anson. Like, I want the puck. When you see a goalie have that mindset, I want the puck, do you know what you see his body do? Collapse and receive like Velcro. And that's what he looked like to me. And that's as good as a performance as we've seen, guys. We've seen some goalie performances this year. That was excellent.
17 saves in the first period, 12 in the second, 17 more in the third, 46 saves, 47 shots for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Rangers come out with the win. We talked about the 17 first period saves. A couple of them we saw there were highlight reel saves. I thought that the game really turned for the Rangers when Brendan Lemieux scores with 8 seconds left in the period.
Brendan Lemieux, I mean, what an effort he's bringing to the table, right? He's given the ability that he could play with anybody. You want to play with the grinders, you want to play with the elite players, but this is what he brings to the table, the ability to get under the opposing team player's skin. Like, this is Oliver Bjorkstrand, one of the Columbus Blue Jackets' most skillful players, and he's trying to make the game hard on him. And he shows the hockey IQ, going to the front of the net, not getting in too deep, but he gives himself enough space and enough time to be able to control that puck and go right through Korpisalo's legs. But it was his effort controlling the puck in the offensive zone. The patience, getting that knee out, protecting. Now he's transporting the puck. It's not a hot potato on his stick. Then he goes to the front of the net where he knows he might get abused a little bit. And Jacob Trouba gets a good goal, but Lemieux was right there to take away Korpisalo's eyes. And you see this viz right here. Tremendous play by Lemieux all the way around. Kakko's on the half wall, but look at where Lemieux is high in the zone. He's not getting himself caught up. Eventually, Zibanejad moves the puck back, Valley, and the Rangers go to work.
It's amazing to me, right, Anson, when you see somebody understand what it means to be in front of the net and doing it the right way, but then positioning themselves to read Kakko coming back downhill and then Lemieux doing the same thing, because the read right now is to pressure and 2 guys are in on it. It's a turnover, but it was also a fumbled play that Foligno didn't have any control over because his stick got caught in the mesh as he was trying to get around, but it's support. And if there were times where the D weren't supporting in the D zone, at least he had that in the O zone, because the Rangers were opportunistic tonight offensively.
Yeah, it's a 4th goal in the last 7 games for Brendan Lemieux after he had 1 in the team's first 20 on the season. That tied the game at 1-1. Artemi Panarin coming back to Columbus. A lot of mention about that for him. Even though he played there only 2 years, he was such a focal point of what they did. He was able to, and we talked about it, have some fun on the ice and score a goal.
And it feels good scoring against your old team. I don't care what any of these guys say. They'll say it's just another game. It's not just another game. You want to go in there and you want to score. You want to feel good about what you're bringing to the table. And to start this game off, he was in that shoot-first mentality. We know he could pass the puck, but look at this little nifty pass right there. He's passing into space, so Ryan Strome is able to skate into that and not break stride whatsoever. This is a part of his game which I didn't think he had before coming here to New York. His defensive zone coverage, playing a 200-foot game, coming down, supporting his defenseman, and playing well below the goal line. But that play right there, Val, that's a goal scorer's goal right there. A one-timer from D'Angelo. Wasted no time. Put it where Corpusella had no chance to make that save.
We've seen him do it that way at 5-on-5, and it's the reason why he's really going to be in that position on the power play as well. As much as I love Zibanejad there as well, I think Zibanejad in the middle of the ice for the bumper spot really fits well as a righty, being able to feed it over to Panarin. Panarin's the game breaker the Rangers have been looking for a number of years, and they have one.